Today we have my husband's vaccination day. That is Taz's vaccination day, and it's raining so heavily. Right from the start of the day, it's like, look how heavily it's raining. I can see like water clogging and everything. It's raining quite heavily. So I've already told my husband to check with his office whether his vaccination schedule is on time today because of these heavy rains. So my husband is getting his vaccination's first dose from his office. The drive is arranged at his office where he works. So it's very nice of them to arrange this for their employees. I think all the offices in India are currently now arranging these kind of drives. I'm not going to take the first dose right now because my office has not started for Mumbai location, and in his office as well, the dependents of the employees are like still lined up and they have not started with them. First they'll complete all the employees and then maybe they'll come on the families or the dependents of the employees. So I still have to wait for my first dose. But yes, I'm too excited to accompany my husband today for his first dose of vaccine, because I really want to see how this process takes place. So if you guys also want to know, then stay tuned. Don't mind this face pack because I am cooking and also utilizing the time to just face mask, and so I can then just get ready, because today we both are working. It's a working day, so we also have office. So yes, I will be just like cooking and then we both will just get ready and we'll do our office work. And his slot is like at 3 o'clock. His time slot which is given to him is at 3, so it will be kind of 3 to 4. So we'll work till then, and till I think 1:30, because his office location is at Vikhroli. So we will have to leave a bit earlier than our decided time from our house, because clearly it's raining a lot and we do not want to take any chances of getting late. So earlier we had planned on leaving by around 1:30, but let's see now if we want to leave earlier. So I'll just cook, I'll get ready then, and I'll sit for some office work, and then we'll have lunch, and then we'll head off to the vaccination center, that is his office location. So till the time I was like cooking, I just wanted to talk to you guys, because like there are a lot of viewpoints going on around the vaccine as well in India and the people, like whether should we take or should we not take. If we are taking, then which vaccine should we take, Covishield or Covaxin, and what side effects are there. Is it good if we get the side effects? What happens if we do not experience any side effects? There are so many questions around this vaccine saga. So, and clearly everyone is just like learning through their own experiences, because there is no set book of rules regarding this vaccine, because this these vaccinations which have come in the market are clearly new to the market, so nobody has that much of apt knowledge, and so it's difficult for everyone to decide and gauge and figure out things. So everyone is just like going by the words of their relatives or the experiences of their friends and colleagues and everything, because obviously there is no fixed validated source of information that anybody can get from anyone right now, because nobody is that sure what side effects will come, which side effects will not come. In the hindsight, when me and my husband were discussing regarding this vaccination, uh, we thought that this was actually a better process, that he takes it first and then I take it, or maybe I go first. So out of two of us, one goes first and one goes next, so that the other person who's going next will have the experience. Also, if there are any side effects, then you know we can take care of each other, because if he has any side effects after this vaccine, I am there to take care. And if when I take the vaccine, then he's there to take care if I get any side effects later on. So in a way, it's good to go one by one rather than all the family members going all at once, because then you get time and you get the convenience of taking care of the person who has taken the vaccine. Otherwise, if everyone's getting those side effects and everyone's ill and sick in the house, then it becomes difficult to manage, the household work and the office work and everything together. Just, it becomes a hustle. So plan accordingly. If you guys are also like planning to take the vaccination soon, this will be better. Rather than going together, go one by one. I have tried a couple of times on the CoWIN app as well to register myself, but clearly there's no luck till now, because whatever centers we need are all booked, and in a way I'm not in a hurry. I don't know why, but I'm a little maybe scared of the side effects, or I don't know what, but I'm clearly in no hurry to take the vaccine. It's only when my husband got his slot booked, I again felt a kind of a FOMO, and I was like, no, even I should book, and I started looking out for slots for myself. But until then, I was not even bothered, that I want to go and book and take the vaccination, because I really wanted to wait for some time and let the market speak for itself, that how this vaccine has performed, a particular vaccine, and then maybe take it, because I did not want to take just because everyone around me is taking. But life is life. When important people in your life start taking the vaccine, you are definitely going to feel that FOMO. And especially your partners, you will feel like, oh, my husband has taken, should I take? You will start rethinking. So let's see when I decide to get. Maybe I'll vlog my vaccination drive as well for my first dose. But today is all about my husband, and so let's focus on him and let's see how he feels. Let's go and talk to him, and let me introduce him in this video, because this video is going to be all about him, and it's just like me who's speaking and who's seen in the video right now till here. So let me go and introduce my husband and show him on the camera. The man of this video is here. Say hi to my viewers.
Hello.
Yeah, so we are making a video on your vaccination, dose 1.
Oh, wow.
So you got to educate my viewers regarding it. So first of all, obviously you will also be able to educate more once you're done with this.
Yeah.
But how are you feeling today, knowing that it's your vaccination drive?
Anxious, super anxious, because I've got loads of mixed reviews. Like some people have been really affected by after the vaccine. I mean, in terms of they're getting a lot of body pains and joint aches. Then some of them are actually getting fever, high fever, and it's not like the regular fever. It's and although it lasts only for a day, that's what they say. So.
But you're kind of mentally prepared with
yeah, I
whatever
mean,
comes.
they've said that you be mentally prepared that you will get it. In case you don't, then it's your good luck. So, yeah.
Let's keep our fingers crossed that you don't get sick after being
Let's hope.
vaccinated.
Yep.
And one more thing our viewers will like to know is like about a little bit about the registration, booking, and what documents to carry on that day. Can you educate
So,
them?
basically,
Starting with the registration, how did you register?
So you have to register on the Arogya Setu app or the CoWIN app through the CoWIN portal. You will need to give an ID
It's
proof.
a government portal.
Yeah, you will need to give an ID proof. It could be your Aadhaar card, PAN card, driving license, any of that. But it's compulsory for you to carry that at the vaccination day. So when you're going for your vaccination, you need to carry the proof which you have already acknowledged.
No, so let's
in
come
advance.
to that, what to carry during the vaccination day. But only talking about the registration, you can either do it through Arogya Setu or CoWIN portal app, which is a government
So
portal
it is,
itself.
it
And the
is
registration
interlinked.
process
It
is
is
very, very
interlinked.
easy, right?
It's interlinked. Arogya Setu will direct you to the CoWIN app only, so you can directly.
Okay,
just
so
log into
basically the portal is the CoWIN
CoWIN,
app,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
CoWIN.
You can go through it through many channels.
CoWIN.gov.in.
Yeah, so you
That's
can
the
go through CoWIN portal directly or through any other channels or apps like Arogya Setu and maybe other apps.
Yeah.
But eventually the main portal where you will land is the CoWIN
The
portal,
CoWIN
which is
portal.
a government portal.
Yeah.
And while doing the registration, all you will need is your Aadhaar card, ID, right?
Yeah.
And just the basic details.
Yeah.
That's it.
Date
And the
of birth
registration
your
is
name.
very easy.
And you need to give your name as per the ID because that's what they will match.
Yeah, so all those instructions are already mentioned, I guess, on the portal itself. So the registration part is very, very easy. So those who have not registered themselves, please go ahead and at least
That is
do
the
the
first
registration
step. That is
because
the first step.
this is the first step.
Second step is getting a slot, which is
Yeah.
the most difficult step.
Now coming to the booking part, let me just start with it and then he'll continue. I think if you directly start with booking part from the CoWIN portal, it's really difficult because clearly the slots are less and people to be vaccinated are more. So it's very difficult for any individual, maybe in any location, to get those slots really early. I think you have to keep trying for many days, and maybe one of the days you might just get lucky. Otherwise you have to just keep trying. So but I think my husband had to not go through this because of his office. So
Even through my office, it was the window was quite short because there also there was a different portal where the registration after the registration we needed to get a slot. So it was difficult getting a slot out there also, but we knew the timing when the window closes, and it's not like the CoWIN app where how much ever you're trying, but you're not able to find the slot. Here for a specific time, that slot is always available. So it was easy, and there are 500
But that is obvious, right? The number of people in
Is
your
quite low,
office
yes.
is quite low to compare to the number of people trying all over India.
Yes.
So it's very logical that it
All
will be
over the-
easier if you are trying through your office booking.
Yeah, and obviously it's much more safer. So I thought
Yeah.
because it would be much more organized than I don't have to stand in a queue and
people will follow all the norms.
Yes.
Supposedly, I
Yes,
feel
yes, they do.
more than like when you go in common places compared to when you move.
Yes.
So, coming to the last part of my question, which is regarding the documents, can you just list down the documents that you're going to carry today to the vaccination center? That's your
I just have
office.
to carry a mail from the HR which confirms that I've got my registration completed. That is one document. Then the other one is my Aadhaar card because I have given the proof of Aadhaar card through the CoWIN app, so I need to carry that. And the third one is my office ID. The
Okay.
access card, the company ID, because otherwise I won't get access to the office. So that's all.
Okay, so anybody can just take a reference from this if you are taking the vaccination from your office. Obviously, follow your office guidelines for what other documents if they need. Because I think it varies from office to office, but generally, on a general outline, these would be basic documents to carry. And after this, I think I'll show you what a person accompanying the one who's getting vaccinated should carry along with them in their bags. So I'm accompanying my husband today for his vaccination to his office. So I'll show you what my bag contains today. Let's see what I have in my bag today. I'm accompanying my husband for his vaccination, and what I am carrying. First and foremost, sanitizer. Without a doubt, keep a sanitizer in your bag as well, because I think all the centers or the places where the vaccination is given, there will be sanitizer stands placed, but it's still safer to keep your own, because it's not touched by many people. So keep your personal sanitizer handy. Then these are just like my normal items which I always keep just in case I want to get fresh. Then house keys and some money, of course, because maybe if you have to rush to some place after the vaccination and you want to buy something quickly, so keep some money and change handy. And just my earphones, because clearly the person who is accompanied is going to wait a lot, because till the person who is getting vaccinated is done, they have to wait back at some place. So maybe carry a book to read, or I like watching videos, so I'm carrying earphones, and that's it. So maybe I'll get myself engaged in watching videos till my husband comes back vaccinated, because we are not allowed to go till the end where he will be getting vaccinated. We have to wait at the parking area, and the ones who are the employees, they can only enter the premises where they're getting vaccinated. So obviously I have to wait a lot today. And also carry a water bottle, a big water bottle. So I'm not going to carry it separately, because we always keep that in our car. So we are driving to the place today, so we always have many water bottles in our car. And we also have glucose biscuits in our car always, because we always stock few of the glucose biscuits to maybe give out to the unfortunate. And if we come across any at signals or any other place when we are driving, and those biscuits at times when we are hungry, we also eat, unfortunately, when we are hungry in the car and we have no other place to go to quickly for food. So it's for all kind of unfortunate times. And so I'm not going to carry any extra snacks, because we are going to have lunch and then leave. So make sure you're having home cooked food on that day. Avoid eating outside for few days. I mean, on the day when you're getting vaccinated, and a few days after it. In case if you're smoking, drinking, please do not. It's really, really bad, any which ways. Even without vaccination or with vaccination, smoking, drinking is really, really bad. If you are into it, please leave it. And if you are on some kind of medication already for some other thing, also do keep those kind of medicines, because I will not recommend a particular medicine, because every person has different issues, and they are taking different medications for those issues. So whatever suits you the best for your issues which you have, keep those medicines as well handy and give it to the person who's accompanying with you. So as such, I think Tejas does not have any kind of issues. So I'm not going to carry any kind of medicines as such, but at times he has an issue of I feel where his BP goes low when there is a lot of sun and stuff. But right now it's raining, so I don't think there is any chance he can get a sunstroke and kind of faint because of that, and his BP might just get low. So maybe I'm not planning to, but yeah, do keep some chocolates as well in handy, in case if you're after taking the injection, if you're facing that kind of an issue where your BP suddenly drops. So keep some chocolates or glucose biscuits handy, so you can give it to the person if he's facing that kind of an issue where he feels like fainting or he feels dizzy after taking any needles, because he has that issue. Whenever he takes needles, because of his anxiety, he starts feeling a bit dizzy. So yes, I'll keep some chocolates handy and some glucose biscuits which are already there in my car. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. The last thing which I would like to tell is like, go double masked. Not now every day we just, when we go out of the house, we just wear a single mask. But especially when you're going to the vaccination center, wear two masks, like that gives you a double protection, because over there, like, you know, people from so many areas come and get vaccinated, so you don't know, you know, what kind of an environment is going to be there. So be double assured and have double mask, both of y'all, like the one who is having the vaccine and the one who is accompanying. So there is no risk, and keep yourself sanitized all the time whenever possible, just to minimize the risk of catching this infection or the virus. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, what you can carry along with you. I don't think the person accompanying the one who is getting vaccinated should carry any documents, because I don't think they ask for any documents for the person who is accompanying, at least not in the office premises. I am not sure about the general hospitals or like other vaccination centers, but I don't think so. That might be needed. And any which ways, these days we have those kind of pocket IDs, and which we always carry, be it Aadhaar card, PAN card, or we have it also digitally present with us on our mobile phones and on our emails. So the document part is, I think, more important for the person who is getting vaccinated rather than the one who is accompanying. So it's less of a worry for the person who is accompanying, so it's okay. So yeah, that's it, and I'll catch you back when we are maybe leaving, or maybe when we are having lunch. Let's see. As you can see, we are ready to leave the house and go to his office, which is his vaccination center.
Yep.
All ready?
Yes.
Let's
go.
make this happen.
Yeah. Ready.
See you. Mask, both of us. This is his first, and where's the second?
Before vaccine, if I suffocate because of lack of breathing, blame her.
No, you'll be safe with two
safe,
masks.
But I don't know if my lungs are going to be safe. I'm suffocating.
You will
already.
be. Don't worry. You will be. So guys, we are starting. Wish us luck. It's raining a lot. All red. Showing us almost 40 minutes to reach our destination. This is always what happens in Mumbai in rains.
And there's a waterfall. You wanna go?
No.
Show the waterfall.
God, it's too rainy over here.
My office.
Yay, this is his vaccination center as
The
well.
last time I came here was last March. It's been more than a year now.
So guys, Tejas has gone and I'm waiting over here in the parking area, because We are only allowed till here, and only the employees are allowed to go inside. Now I'll tell you a funny story. I will not name the company, but I guess you already know if you have seen my Know Me More Q&A videos. So this place which we have come, that's my husband's office. Even I used to work there like 4 to 5 years back when I started my career in IT, and after that I switched. So this place that we have come happens to be my office, my ex office as well. But funny thing is that now I'm not allowed to go inside since I am ex to this office. So yeah, that's life. Guys, so till I wait for Tejas, I'm having some hot chocolate. So here they have kept all these like beverages for the ones who are waiting. Great. Nice. Especially in the rainy season, this feels good. A cup of hot chocolate. Too good. So Tejas has just gone inside, so I think it will take some time. Let's see how much we have to wait. It has just been like 5 minutes, and I've already grabbed a cup of hot chocolate to make my wait worth it. It's a huge facility, and it used to be my office as well once upon a time.
Get a clear view from there.
Once upon a time. It's a big campus. Woohoo! Someone just got vaccinated.
Yay! First dose done.
Yay, we are done. We're done. So all the after gyan, we'll just go home and give it to y'all, because clearly it's raining so much and now we just want to get back home at the earliest, so we are not stuck anywhere. So I'll see you after we go home. Bye bye folks, till then. Look at the clogging. It's so raining so heavily. Although Taz is vaccinated, but when will Mumbai be vaccinated for clogging? We need an answer. Mumbai needs a vaccination against clogging. Look at the water, man. All the cars are drowning. What a day you have selected for getting vaccinated. Look at it, guys. Look at it. We are back home and you're vaccinated. Can you show us? Where is it?
Somewhere out here. I'm not sure. I cannot feel it much, but it's somewhere around this area.
Is it this?
No.
Okay.
Somewhere out here only.
Okay, they gave it to you on shoulders.
Yes.
So just tell us about your experience a bit.
It was quite a seamless experience. I mean, I was in and out in 20 minutes. And it was so well organized because it was from the company, so it was very well organized. I mean, they had pinpointed where exactly to go, which direction to go, where the vaccination spot is, where the registrations are going on, where the doctor consultation is going on, where the CoWIN app registration is going on. So there were 3 different stages, where initially was my company registration. After that, there was a doctor consultation, and then after that, there was the registration from the CoWIN app, where they're matching your reference ID. So, and the final process was where I'm getting the vaccine.
Okay, and how was the experience when you got the needle in you?
I did not even, I'm usually scared of needles, but the way the doctor administered the vaccine, it was very.
You did not feel the needle?
I could just feel like a pinch, and that's it. It was over by the time I realized.
Not that overpowering, right?
Yeah, it was quite good. I mean, usually when they put it out here in the nerve, it hurts a little. But here it was, I did not
On the shoulder, you did not feel anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So all those who are scared of taking the vaccination, please do not get scared. It's just a matter of seconds and you don't even realize and you're done. So it's not that big a deal. So please do not get scared and get yourself vaccinated.
Yes.
And now we also want to know about the after part of the vaccination. So for that, what is advised to you by the doctors? After taking the vaccine, what can you eat, what to avoid, and which medicines to take in case if you get any side effects?
So the doctor advised, there were 3 things which they advised. First thing was you can eat anything you want. So there were no restrictions on food for the instant you take the vaccine. There was no restriction on food. But they said you can avoid smoking and drinking for at least 7 days after administering the
14
vaccine.
days.
7 days is what they said.
But as it is, it does not matter. You don't drink and you don't smoke.
Yeah.
So.
And the other thing what they said was refrain from heavy lifting heavy weights. So at least for the next 3 days after you've taken the vaccine.
Okay.
And one more thing is do not rub or scratch the area where you've taken the vaccine or apply any ice packs. That is one thing which they have said that you need to avoid.
Okay, and the medicine?
And in case you get fever, usually the symptoms are that people get fever not on the same day but the next day or maybe 2 days after that. So they've advised you need to take this Dolo 650 when you take after lunch.
So the medicine?
After lunch and after dinner, so twice.
But only if needed.
Only if you get fever.
Yeah, I mean, just bear with it for only if it's like very strong side effect or something. Then only think of taking the medicine.
If you get a high fever about like 100.
Yeah. Otherwise, please bear. Do not just pop the medicines. You just get like a mild fever and don't just go to pop the medicine immediately.
Yeah, I mean it's not needed because your
just bear with
would
it.
recover anyway.
Yeah.
It's just one of the side effects.
This is only in the case of emergencies you need to keep, but do not pop it unless needed. Yep. So overall, a good experience. Congratulations, you are done with your first dose of vaccine and the second dose after 84 days, right? So we will be waiting for that, and maybe let's see, we'll vlog the second part as well.
Yeah. Before that, we're going to take your vaccine. Your first shot for sure.
Okay.
When it's available.
Okay. Good thing. Vaccinated hubby.
Bye.
Bye bye. Guys, that was it. This was the entire process which I tried vlogging. Most of the part. I tried vlogging the part before the vaccination. At the vaccination center, it was inside his office premise. So capturing much was not allowed. So we tried capturing few of the snaps and videos which I will insert. But otherwise, we were not allowed to take many pictures or videos over there. So we might not have much footage at the vaccination center. And I've also inserted the clips after the vaccination is done. So I think, in the entirety, the flow of this video will give you a fair idea of the vaccination and its process and information. So I hope you guys like this video and it serves informative to all those who are awaiting to take their vaccine. And if you guys like this video, then please do subscribe to my channel and do comment about your experiences about your first or the second dose of vaccine wherever you are at. And also press the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my videos when I upload the new ones. So till the time I'm back again with another interesting video, you guys hang on, stay safe, get vaccinated, and see ya. Bye bye.